Hello, friends and gamers. So, this isn't even my first time recording since I've gotten back, but it's the first video that's going up since coming back. So I'm like, how do I do this? I know how to do this, but how do I do this? All right, now that I'm like, we're soft launching coming back from surgery, right? Because I originally thought I would only have to be out for recovery, like not at home, like monitored for recovery for like 2 weeks. And then it was like, oh no, it's a month. And then 2 weeks went by and they're like, okay, you're good. You can go home now. So we're home, but I still have to take it easy. So there's that. I have recorded multiple Zenless Zone Zero videos before this, so this isn't my first rodeo, if you would say. But now that I'm back, soft launchly, we have some stuff to catch up with. And I feel like I didn't know what we were going to be starting with, but I have a list of things, and Silver Palace was the first thing on the list, and I feel like that's very fitting just for how much hype this got, like right when I was gone. Because literally, this came out 13 days ago. There's a gameplay video we're also going to watch, so this is going to be a bit longer than I originally thought it would be. I thought we would just be watching the trailer and reacting to the trailer, but we're also going to be watching the gameplay video, which is like 10 minutes long, so we'll watch through that, clip around a little bit, it'll be fine. Silver Palace. This got so much hype, literally 13 days ago. So I did this May 12th. This came out the night before my surgery. So imagine my surprise when everyone was going crazy over this Silver Palace thing. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there like, guys, I have to go to sleep. Like, I have to go to sleep. I have surgery in the morning. I don't, like, I can't think about this right now, guys. But that being said, I still can't wear glasses. I didn't have eye surgery or anything. Eye surgery terrifies me. But I did have like and I'll talk about this more at a later date, but I did basically have like reconstructive surgery on part of my face. So if I sound weird, I also can't see because I can't wear glasses for like a month. So if I miss anything in any of these videos, because I'm gonna watch, I think it's Neverness to Everness right after this, that's why. Because I can't see anything, can't move my face that much. So we're going through it a little bit. I said this in the Zenless Zone Zero videos I recorded, but to you guys, this looks perfectly fine. No scuff. On the back end, scuff city. So that's just where we're at right now and where we're gonna be at for the next couple of weeks, and it's fine. Anyways, Silver Palace. I have seen people say many a thing about this game. A lot of people comparing it to like an open world reverse 1999. So it has the things I would be looking for in a game. I love reverse 1999. I love an open world gacha game as well. I've already pre-registered for Silver Palace. I don't think they have a beta sign up yet. I'm not going to open up the website. I think that this is all we have is this trailer and a gameplay video that we'll watch after this. But I am very intrigued, especially because it did get so much hype. And I obviously know nothing about it. I've kind of been waiting and sitting on this video for when I got back. And I thought we would be doing a different video before this, but we're not. So Silver Palace, let's just get into it. My tracking, of course, my tracking has to goof for like the first video back. I know nothing about the studios doing this game, nothing about the game itself, except that is a voice. I know that. There's English also. Also the quality on it, 1440, 60 frames per second. Hello? Why is it so robust?
Dozens are dead, burned to
ashes. Oh, awesome. Oh my God. Nobody told me there was a hot guy. Nobody told me that.
Hands.
Like, I was like, this, I don't know who you are, but this dress, the graphics, I don't know if this is pre-rendered, but it looks really pretty. And then there's just a guy. Because that's our main character with the purple hair, I think. I'm gonna scream. Ooh, I like the stylization, especially on that main character. The eyes are beautiful. I get why people were saying it's pretty reminiscent of something like Reverse, even just down to like this like more painterly, soft style in the characters. I really like that. It's really different, but I'm assuming this is all pre-rendered because this is too beautiful to not be. So we'll see who the judge of that is when we get a beta, if I even get in. My beta luck hasn't been great recently. Like, this is beautiful. It's this more like, I don't want to say steampunky, but it kind of has that vibe. It's beautiful.
What is true?
A horse? Hold on, I've been asking for proper mounts in Genshin since Genshin started, and we just have a horse. Like, whose horse is that? It's our horse! We get a horse! A steampunk horse! I'm getting carried away. My face hurts. Okay, it's too late. I should have done this earlier. But I'm trying to get back into my like routine of 11 p.m. reaction time before I go to sleep. And unfortunately, 11 p.m. or honestly, even before this, is when my face starts to hurt because I had surgery on my face. So this is becoming a recurring problem. Anyways, we might not get to Neverness to Everness tonight. Like, this is beautiful. I love this. There's fantasy font, there's a zip line.
The city like a starry
Ooh.
shadow.
So I'm assuming this is kind of more of like the detective mechanic. It does have a little bit of like a Persona feel to it, just when the like aspect of that thing, which we will get to the Persona gacha game. Don't worry about that. We will get to that. That is on the list. But I really like this. It just feels different. And so I can see why a lot of people were like really into it. Seeing this is how I felt trying out, because that was the thing. I went into Duet Night Abyss completely blind, knew nothing about it. I just had seen mutuals kind of hyping it up on my timeline. So I was like, okay, I'm going to sign up for beta. I'm going to sign up for the creator program. We got into the creator program. We got beta. So I have no idea what's happening with CBT2, by the way. Mark my words on that one. Put me on record. No idea what's happening. I don't know if we're doing it. Am I still a creator? Yes. Do I know if we're doing the beta? No. You can quote me on that. So I feel like, but seeing this, it's like at the same sort of vibe where I'm like, this is different from other gacha games on the market right now. And I really like that because it's different. Like even I've talked about this with like, I just brought up Zenless Zone Zero. Zenless Zone Zero had some really different mechanics at first that they ended up taking out of the game. And I still think it's a really good game. I've been getting caught up with the story. That's why I did recording for Zenless Zone Zero before this video. And I've been getting caught up with the story. I absolutely adore the story. So like I'm still playing Zenless for the story, but there's a lot of like more niche combat mechanics, even TV mode, that they just took out and made it like every other game. Like the combat in Zenless Zone Zero right now really is just like a mix of Honkai Impact 3rd and Punishing Grey Raven, quite frankly. And that's really all it is. But I still love Zenless Zone Zero. I say that because I miss when it was different. I like when my gacha games are different because I play so many of them that when one of them has something that's even just something that's a little bit different, I like adore that. And this is, I like this, whatever's happening. Hello. Oh, okay. You're a demon. Okay. Whatever is happening here, I really like. I'm assuming because this is just our player character, we'll have other characters we can play as, other playable characters. Obviously, that's the point of a gacha game. Lies of P. That's what I was trying to remember. It has like a Lies of P vibe as well, which I think that probably was also a thing that got a lot of people. Did she say I need an assistant? That's the pulling mechanic, right?
I need an assistant.
Yeah, that's the pulling mechanic.
I'm heavily into
Oh, what a cutie. Oh, and she has guns. I'm gonna love her combat.
become my knight in her stead.
Cuties. This trailer is lagging a bit, which scares me, but it also makes me think that this is in-game footage that's not pre-rendered.
Oh, it is.
Why are they all children?
Do not
Ooh.
talk to the detective with that tone.
The detective.
Oh, what are you gonna
The detective is right behind you. Oh. Fire. The storm. I can't. I need to stop making. I'm sorry. I need to stop making reverse 1999 jokes. It's not going to end for a while, but like I need to stop doing it. I don't know who you are, but I love you. Even this, like, my hair is kind of covering up, but there's like a wind-up doll piece in the back. I'm hoping that's part of her character design, but also I literally just brought up Lies of P, which is really interesting that there's that elements here as well.
You know what it is.
Even the hair has like scissors.
Just to begin.
Oh my god, the eyes. A car. We have cars too. Oh, it's British. We're driving on the other side. I say that, but like hold on. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about you. I say that, but I think most other places in the world drive on the opposite side of the road from the US. So like, it could be anywhere. It's probably British though. They're speaking with that accent. This opponent design is absolutely insane. Like the polygons on that gotta go crazy. That's insane. That's insane for a gacha game. This is gonna blow up a phone. Like, your phone is not going to survive this game. Oh, but I love this sort of style as well. Ooh,
This is the night.
beautiful. This is, even the like motion on the character designs is really good. Who is this? Whoa, Kiana? I'm kidding again. The horse can fly! Oh, and the character switch-ins, because that was a character switch right there with the, I keep wanting to call her, oh god, I can't even remember what I want to call her, the doll girl. God. It looks like Souls-like combat as well, which I feel like Lies of P is going to be really reminiscent here. Just, again, the combat is reminiscent of Lies of P as well as some of the style.
None of us could escape fate.
Fate is a proper noun. We love to see it. We're dealing with the gods. Unless. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
You are the author.
Ooh. What an interesting concept.
I'm no longer a detective.
Oh?
So why are you?
Oh, we're flashing back.
Excited.
Oh, hello. I'm kind of obsessed with this. I like don't have words. This is like kind of amazing. I see, I see where the hype came from. I do see where the hype came from. That was really, really good. Truly the golden age of detectives. They were right about that for the title. No, that was really good. Granted, not wearing glasses. So I probably missed quite a bit of stuff, and it looks so impressive, but also it's a little bit blurry to me. So like everything's gonna look a little bit impressive, but because that's the other thing. My model has glasses because I IRL have glasses, but I really don't feel like squinting at my model software right now to figure out how to take them off. And I can't find the mesh for that in my tracking software. I know it's there, but I can't find it because I can't see properly. So again, Scuff City on the back end. I feel like I need to point that out because it's a little bit immersion breaking, but we don't care about that here anyway. So I don't even I'm afraid to watch the gameplay trailer because this was so good. But we're gonna watch it. We have to bite the bullet, just watch it. So it's not a trailer, it's a showcase. I also am going to subscribe to Silver Palace like right now. Silver Palace gameplay showcase. I don't know where this was showcased originally. Nor does it really say. It does say it's still in development, so that obviously. Please note that this gameplay video is recorded with simplified Chinese setting. I would say we can read that. I can read simplified Chinese. Not right now, I can't read anything. So we're not gonna try that today. The world lingers in the past, mysteries loom in the future, but today is yours to shape. Head into the city, take it slow or charge ahead. Audience with Her Majesty, another proper noun, or recruit your own maid. The era rests in your grasp. Okay, very intrigued. Let's just play this one. This one we're probably going to clip around. So I'm not gonna have the full gameplay footage in here. I just wanna see it. So this is going to be the in-engine game footage. Like before, there was probably quite a bit of it that was pre-rendered. This is like in-game. So we can kind of really see it now. I wanna like stop here because I do wanna see like the in-game modeling. It's not one-to-one with the trailer they showed, but it still looks pretty good. I'm assuming that trailer was entirely pre-rendered after seeing this, just because this is a little bit more, not necessarily flat looking, but the shadowing isn't there as much. And this is all still in development. So like, obviously some of the like lines on this couch are very hard lines, which I think looks really cool, but also I don't think it's supposed to look like that. I think it's supposed to be more rounded. But again, this is still in development, so like this isn't the final game footage at all. There is two different bars here, like down here. One of them is obviously going to be HP on this side, the left side. The purple, I'm not sure what it is. I'm assuming it's some sort of mana bar. We have party members over here, the characters. There's a map up here. This is obviously our objectives over here, and then we have like the hot bar up top. So very, very similar. If you're like a gotcha game frequenter, this UI is very reminiscent of other games, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that, quite frankly. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And this UI works really well. I already know just about where I can put my box when I go to record this eventually, because I will be playing this one. But I already know we're gonna put the box over here under the objectives thing. That I already know where it goes. I don't have to think about it. Makes my life easy. Just pull up the Genshin setup. But yeah, this is gonna be the in-engine footage, so it's not pre-rendered, but it still looks really, like the movement on the ponytail as well, really nice. This room with the flowers is really nice. I really like it. Whatever's going on in the sky out there. Ooh, the whole sky is really pretty. Music's nice. That's one of the playable characters, the one with the handguns, that I know I'm going to enjoy her combat. Also, she's so cute. And this also has the Chinese audio on it as well. Everything looks so nice. Very heavy. It's like, if Duet Night Abyss is Warframe meets Genshin Impact, then Silver Palace is, if to do like the whole elevator pitch thing, we'll go back 5 seconds. We're in the elevator. It's an elevator pitch. If you don't know what an elevator pitch is, it's used a lot in like TV and stuff, where it's basically like a one-liner, like my show that I made is like this and this meets this sort of thing. So that's why I'm like mentioning other gacha games with talking about the elevator pitch, because that's literally what an elevator pitch is. However, if I had to do an elevator pitch, literally in the elevator for Silver Palace, I would say it's like reverse 1999 meets Lies of P. That's the best way I think I can put it right now. Because like I said, Duet Night Abyss was Genshin Impact meets Warframe. This is reverse 1999 meets Lies of P. That's it. So if you like either of those games, this is probably for you. And surprise, I like both of those games as well. I do like Warframe more than I like Lies of P, but I haven't played a ton of Lies of P. So there's that, but I love reverse 1999, so there's so many characters outside as well. And this is an engine to have this many characters just bopping around. or like NPC characters. I'm curious how that will actually run, like in practice on like a normal phone or PC situation, because I'm thinking of like Lumina Square and Zenless that has some issues running with multiple NPCs. You have a lot of like shadow NPCs while they're rendering in, and I don't see that here. So, okay, so we do have handguns with our main character, which thank God. I prefer, especially in Souls-like combat, I prefer ranged because I suck at Souls-like combat. Oh, look at the cutie! I love how they transferred these characters to 3D as well. It's just, you kept that, because it has that like reverse 1999 painterly style while still being 3D, and I think that's really cool. I really like you. I'm gonna really like you. I know that right now. I don't know how many times I can say it. Oh, this is the doll one. So it looks like this is a healer character, and that's not, it's like a beating heart on her back. That's cool design. Those are the only playable characters for now, probably. Very small roster, but again, there's not even like a beta announced for this, so that's not really a problem. I also realized there might be subtitles on this. There is. Okay, well, we'll open those. Society's a system of chaos. Ooh. Interesting. I like that. I feel like I'm gonna like the, like, not background lore, but the, like, messaging. Oh, we have multiple mounts. Okay, that's really cool. This horse as well. God damn. Oh, the horse drifts. You've got to be kidding me. You can drift on the horse. You can drift on the crystalline cyberpunk horse. What is this game? Oh, you just straight up run through the fence. All right, well, we'll be doing that. We will most definitely be doing that. Even the water looks really nice. So this is what they were showing before. In-season outfit, updo hair, red silk scarf, and something about probably gloves. Smell of blood. Oh, avoid strong light because they're a demon. That's this one before, yes. So we just walk around like eliminating these guys? Is that the whole point? Yeah, the combat does still lag even in the in-engine, but it was lagging in pre-rendered as well. So it looks like we have both a sword and a gun, so we can do whatever type of combat we want with our main character. I do appreciate that. Again, from like a Warframe point of view perspective, I do appreciate having both options. We have all animations that are really cool. Dead men don't talk. Ooh, what a lot. This is gonna be fun. So as we kill off more opponents, it kind of builds a skill tree. This map, I need to talk about this map because I love it. I love it and I hate it. I am very directionally challenged, and this map is going to hurt me. But if we are in like London, fantasy London is, I feel like, the best way to put it. This map makes sense canonically and like historically. And I really appreciate that. As somebody who really likes lore and like little stupid things like accurate maps, I think this is so cool. Like it gets me. It does get me. I'm curious what the actual gameplay loop will look like, because it's kind of hard to tell when I'm like struggling to read the Chinese right now. Oh, and there's one of those zip lines. Yeah. Okay. That's gonna make exploring rooftops much easier. Like I think about exploring rooftops in a game like Genshin, and I hate doing it. Like in Mondstadt, I hate doing it, but this is gonna make it so much easier and fun. A zip line is fun. And we have a grappling hook. What do you know? Like this is gonna make things so fun. Getting around in this game is gonna be a blast, I feel like. Especially because we have mounts. Cat! Tell me we can pet the cat. Can we pet the cat? We can levitate the cat. Can we pet the cat though? Right? We can pet the cat. If you can levitate the cat, you can pet the cat. You can't pet the cat. Devs, I request cat petting. Thank you. I'm kidding. Not the horse. Oh, okay, it has wings. I was like, the horse? You're just gonna jump off a cliff with the horse? No, it has wings. It's like more like a Pegasus. All right, good. That's good. Oh, and something about a bird's eye view. That is beautiful. No, I can tell why the combat still lags. You can just go through the tree as well. No, I can tell why the combat still lags, because they put so much effort into making this as beautiful as it is. Again, I'm curious what it'll look like in practice, because this is probably like high setting PC specs. It could even be on a console, like a PS5 or something. I'm assuming it's PC just based on the on-screen controls, but you never know. Sometimes they mask those for this sort of thing. That's a totally plausible thing that could be done, but I'm assuming it's PC. But yeah, there's some lag here as well. But I still think this is, it's still beautiful. Like if I was beta testing this right now, like I was actually playing through this footage, not just watching it happen, I would probably have very little notes, even with the lag. Because honestly, I would just chop it up to my PC being like in need of an upgrade, quite frankly, because my PC is in need of some upgrades. Like, yeah, this sort of UI, this is the main UI, it looks like the menus and stuff. I really like it. One thing, I am curious if we'll have both a male and female MC. Personally, I always play as the female MC anyway, so I don't really care, but I know a lot of people do. So I'm curious if they will do both a masculine and feminine styled MC, because I'm curious about that, because I know there are people who prefer a masculine MC, and there's nothing wrong with that. So this, oh, there's like a time on screen, so I'm kind of assuming this might be like trust events sort of thing. I know that there is translation of the dialogue, but I don't want to read. Okay, I don't want to read. I'll say it. It's 11:51 p.m. I don't want to read. We're definitely not doing Neverness to Everness tonight. That video is gonna come out in another day or so probably. Oh, fun. The lighting here isn't as great, but again, it's in development, and this is farther on the video as well. The sneaking mechanic, yep, that's very Souls-like. Specifically, I know you can do that in Lies of P, I'm pretty sure. So, also, I want to point this out. There is a hunger meter up top here. It's kind of hard to see because of if I pause it, so I'm gonna like pause it, but like right up by the map there is a fork and spoon with a meter, so I'm assuming we will have to eat to like stay productive in this game. But I don't know, it's like if you run out of food you die, like you pass out, or it's more like a paleo thing where having a full meter for food just increases focus and therefore you level up faster. I'm not sure what the way of doing that is, or if it's going to be like at some MMOs where you can eat food if you want, but if you don't eat food, it's not really going to affect you that much. But if you eat the food, it like you get a little bit of a buff, because some MMOs are weird about that, some aren't. I'm curious what the food meter is like, because I just now noticed that. I saw there was a little meter up there, but I didn't realize it was food. Again, I like different mechanics. I like when my gacha games have different sort of mechanics, and this seems like already there's a lot of really robust mechanics in here. This needs more sound effects. Whatever's happening here needs more sound effects, I will say that. But it's really cool. Again, very different. This is going to be like a gateway gacha game for a lot of people, I can already tell. Like, there's going to be a lot of people who try this, like, just based off the fact that it's like other games, and then they fall down the gacha rabbit hole. That was me with Genshin Impact. It was like, I was one of the ones who decided to play it because it was like Zelda. And here we are now, like 4 years later. Now this is going to be a gateway for someone. And good, because this is beautiful. I'm hoping it does come out soon, or we at least get a beta soon, and it's not like here's this beautifully done, amazing, spectacular, never been done before gacha game, and now you have to wait 5 years for it. Like, don't crunch time it, take your time, have a good work-life balance. But I'm absolutely obsessed with this, and I don't know if I can wait like 5 years, because this is really good. This looks really good, and by virtue of it being a live service game, they can make it better and better. So like, I don't think it'll take 5 years, but I'm just hoping it launches well, if it is in the next year or so, like, because this is really good. Because if it has a bad launch, it's gonna end up being like an Infinity Nikki situation, and we don't want that. Oh, why is the train on? This is literally Lies of P. Oh my gosh. I'm not mad about that, by the way. Oh, you're a boss? Also, the classical music playing, I love that. Using like straight up classical pieces for boss music, that's fun. The Cinderella, oh, that's the boss. And they're in a carriage. So are they gonna be using like, I've talked about this recently with my book stuff. I love a fractured fairy tale. What's a fractured fairy tale? A little literature lesson for everyone. It's kind of exactly what it sounds like on the tin. It's a classic fairy tale story where something is different. And by different, it's usually messed up in some sort of way. So like, think, for example, like, to use Cinderella as an example here, like Cinderella, but it takes place in a sci-fi dystopian setting. That's a fractured fairy tale. So it's a little bit messed up, and I like that. Something's different, and I like it. A lot of people do think it's corny, but I really like it, quite frankly, because I like the idea of like myths and fables and stuff like that. And when they're used well in a story, I really like that. So having this boss be the Cinderella, and I'm hoping that comes up again, and we have other like myths and fables and fairy tales as like the basis for the lore in this game, because I think that's quite original. We have a lot of games that take like various mythologies as the inspiration. I don't have a problem with that. I love mythology. Specifically, I think every single Hoyoverse game pretty heavily from Greek mythology in one way, shape, or form. So I like when things are different, and I think if this game goes the route of like fables and fairy tales as the basis of their lore, I am gonna eat that up. I know I'm gonna eat that up, quite frankly. And I think it would make sense in a game like this that is very like pretty and like painterly and has this like vibe of like literature. It's set in this fantasy London steampunk world. The fairy tale and fables aspect would really work for this. And I'm really intrigued by that, quite frankly. And this first boss that they're showing us being the Cinderella makes sense then. I really like that a lot. And just the design on this boss, the fire for like cinders, that's like, again, one of my favorite like YA, so like young adult books, like to this day, I mentioned Cinderella in a sci-fi dystopian setting. That is, I say that because that's the setup for one of my favorite series of like fractured fairy tale-esque books. There's 4 of them, but it starts with Cinderella, and it is like very like fire. There's like Cinderella as in cinders, fire. I think they kind of hit the nail on the head with this, quite frankly. Created in a little lab for me to enjoy. Again, we have one of those today. So this is probably the second phase of that boss battle then, where we actually need to physically fight the Cinderella. I think I enjoyed phase 1 more. Phase 2 seems pretty like standard gacha game, not even just gacha game, but like action combat, Souls-like fare. That skill check surely is something though. But this seems much more like standard, because again, this is probably all pre-rendered now, but it's like pre-rendered cutscene mid-battle. So like there's kind of like more like 3 phases, because this probably takes place halfway through that second phase, and then right after they could do the cutoff there, that's when you take her out. So I'm assuming that's how that boss battle is gonna run. But I really did like phase 1. I thought it was really unique, and I'm assuming it's still gonna be a difficult fight, especially because that's probably the first like major boss we fight. That's probably the end of an arc. So I'm happy they cut it off right at that cutoff where like after that's like the climax of the second part of the fight probably. So afterwards you go on and defeat Cinderella. So I'm happy they cut it there, because then that doesn't get rid of any, like that doesn't spoil anything. But I think most replayed as well is the Cinderella fight. It's specifically that skill check. None of y'all are slick. I see where all the hype came from though. I was kind of like I said, I brushed it off a little bit because this was literally posted like the night before my surgery. So I didn't want to like tunnel vision on anything because I had to rest before that surgery. Obviously I needed to I went to sleep early that night. Like there was a lot that had to be done to prep for my surgery. And so obviously I didn't want to get involved. I specifically avoided this because I knew I would probably get too involved if I did watch it. Oh, there's another most replayed. It's the trust event. Yep, that none of y'all are slick. Not a single person. What are the other most replayeds? I think that was just that's the only 2. Yep, not a single one of us has a unique brain cell. Not a single one. But I am really excited for this game. I see where all the hype is coming from. Like I said, I hope this does well. I need it to do well, quite frankly, because I'm obsessed. I really am. I need this to do well. I need it to come out soon. I need this game. This is one of those games that, if it's done well, will earn the title of created specifically in a lab for me specifically to enjoy. And I really look forward to that. I think that's gonna be it for today though. I will link both of the videos down below. If you've not seen the gameplay showcase, I highly recommend it. It's like 10 minutes long, but it's a great time. Because I will be clipping around it in this video just because I paused it a lot. I've been sitting here for 33 minutes for 2 videos. So I'm gonna go finish taking my meds and go to sleep, because I was gonna take all my meds before I went to sleep, but I did that last night and started getting loopy while playing Virtual Revenge. So can't have that. So I need to go finish taking my meds and then knock out. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more, and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone had or is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. Let me know if you're also excited for Silver Palace, because we will be playing it. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!